shout out to VadTV.com. It's going down. We reinventing ourselves with some freestyles for you people. And it's going down. Holla at your boy. Young Speezy, West Philly. Holla. Oh, how I get signed is one of the guys from Black Friday knew one of my friends. We was independent artists down in Philadelphia. Me and Oskino. And one of our friends knew Sadiq from Black Friday, who was cool with Jay-Z. Jay-Z was looking for new talent, so we rapped for Sadiq, and Sadiq took us up to Jay-Z. Jay-Z heard us, and you know, he was real excited about the project, so he goes downstairs to go get Leo, bring Leo up, told him that's what he wanted to do. The rest was history.
At that time, whatever Jay said.
Whatever Jay said at that time, Leo was ready to go with it. He was, you know, it was a money machine.
I got you. Now, and you did the hook.
Give it to me.
Give it to me.
I Just Want to Love You, yep.
Do you remember how you came up with that?
Yeah, it was an old song. It was an old record I had already before I even came to the label. So, we was doing, actually was working on the Dynasty album. And the Dynasty album was supposed to have been like a compilation of everybody on a Roc-A-Fella label. Mm-hmm. So, I was in one room doing the record in the B room, and Jay was recording in the A room. So I think Beans came over, heard what I was doing, and then he go run back, tell Jay come in here, he likes it, he wants to run with it, and he makes a single.
Now, you already had the beat?
Yeah, I was working. I wasn't working with the beat that he used. I was putting it to another beat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was working on another beat. He heard it. He like, whoa. He needed a single, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So he was looking for a single. He heard the hook. He's like, he knew it was out of there. So he's like, oh, I need that. So I'm like, all right. You know, it's big homie. What's you gonna tell him? Nah, get out of here. You know. But I wasn't hip on my business side of things wasn't straight. You know, it was on some family thing. But you know, you live and you learn.
So talk about that, because you're not getting publishing checks from that anymore.
No, actually, my publishing company wasn't set up at the time, so I think they knew that, you know what I'm saying. So they took advantage of it. So, but before you know it, the song was done. I do the hook. Next thing you know, we flying to LA. So we talking about the business. I'm trying to figure out. So we talking in the studio actually what we gonna do about it. So he's talking about cutting the check, but it's like my publisher wasn't right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So he knew that. He knew I had to get back, do my publishing. And but before that happened, he's like, no, we flying to LA, shoot the video. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, Sadiq was the head of the Black Friday label. It was a company we were supposed to get distributed through Roc, but they ended up losing the company, and we all went to Roc-A-Fella, and he somehow ended up signing it off. And I don't know how it happened, but I think they got the money. You know what I'm saying? So you live and you learn, no problem. So, but after that time, I had Omillio Sparks publishing, but you know, Give It To Me was out of there. We were shooting the video, so I was on the road with them, but they was making money.
How much publishing do you think they made at that time?
Hey man, you know, I think that was the second. It actually was the second biggest hit of his career. It was Annie, and then I Just Want to Love You. So the album sold, but what, 3.5 million, 4 million, or something like that. They seen some money. So I'm not sure how much money, but I know it's in the M's.
So you think that if you had signed a better deal?
No, I think if I'd have just had my publishing company set up, period. It wasn't even the deal.
It wasn't even the deal, right?
Yeah, the publishing company, and they knew it. They knew how to take advantage of the situation, and that wasn't nothing I could do. My back was against the wall, and when I got hip, and by the time I was like, yo, I'm ready, it said something about Rick James. I'm like, Rick James in prison. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool, man, you got me. But I was under contract, so I couldn't feud with him, you know. So it was a big homie, so it was like a learning experience.